We interrupt this program to bring you...
Hi. Ask a Hamster! Welcome to Ask a Hamster. I'm your host, Bitchy the Hamster, and these are your questions. Question number 1 from Plant-Based Eggs. You don't need to come up with an alternative for eggs. Nature beat you to it by millennia. It's called a banana. Look it up. Your question. Why don't furniture manufacturer and door manufacturer get together and decide on a good standard for door/furniture so I can stop having to fight to try and fit a sofa into my house? Dude, if you can afford a freaking house in this day and age, you can afford to cough up for a measuring tape before you go to the furniture store. Okay? Question from Judge. I'm gonna call you Jockstrap. Your question. Is spontaneous human combustion real? No. Next question. Okay, listen closely, because I'm not paid nearly enough to repeat everything 20 times like a goddamn teacher. Spontaneous means suddenly, randomly, with no apparent cause. That does not happen. Heat, as a byproduct of a chemical reaction, would have to be created by exposure to an extreme chemical or electrical reaction. Environmental sources must be present to cause you to heat up past boiling point and further to ignition point. Those conditions would have caused your death way before the fire could. For example, I'd have to shove a gallon of fuel down your throat and then make you swallow a live toaster. Before I could press bagel setting on the toaster, you'd be dead from lack of breathing. Therefore, reported cases of human combustion is less of the paranormal domain and more suited for true crime podcasters. You asked. Question from Positive Overcraft 56. 20 bucks says I can guess any of your passwords. Your question. What things should you not do in Australia? Well, according to my friend Bot, who is an Australian as opposed to me, who never stepped outside of Canada, you should never stop people on the street to show them a random object, then ask them to tell you, is that a knife? Apparently, that was never funny to them, and it stopped being funny altogether 35 years ago. But, you know, you do you. Final question from Winter733. Well, apparently, Winter is here. Wonder if he's coming. Your question. I am a 13-year-old. I want to make money. How do I make money as a 13-year-old who can't have a job? Good question. I can answer that when you subscribe to my podcast for only $20 a month, after which I'll redirect you to my ebook on Amazon, in which you can find all the entire pricing range to my schedule for a one-on-one paid video chat, during which I reveal to you all the places you can go to find tips about making money without having a job. Or, you know, mow some lawns.
If you would like to have your question answered by Bitchy, are old enough to understand that hamsters do not frickin' talk, and do not mind if the answer you receive will not be constructive or helpful in any frickin' way, then please send your inquiry question to askahamster@mail.com. That's askahamster@mail.com.